Okay, hello. This is game number 16 between Priad and Faust using Meso so that he doesn't, just in case he gets disconnected, he doesn't lose his field marshal status. Priad's using a USSR deck, and Faust is using a USSR deck as well. Right, I'll fast forward until the deployment gets done. So bringing up two AA helos, with one of them's recon, two CVs, one for Charlie, one for Bravo. Got a Tor for AA. SU-122s, BTR-90s, with more Sky Apakota, 72A. So this is going to be a holding force over here, really. Igla squads defend the CV. MI2 to recon here. Alright, so we got Faust with a whole bunch of Iglas and CV infantry in the buildings. Got a heavy push with 1, 2, 4. 2 GRU squads, 2 more Sky Apakota squads. Or maybe Spetsnaz. I think they're more Sky Apakota though. BRDM 3, 72B1 times 2 with a Tunguska, and a CV to follow. We'll slow it down now. He has a fob as well, which is kind of weird. Not our play style, typically. These helicopters going for a defensive pattern on Charlie and then gonna push towards Alpha. He gets into this area before I do, so I was definitely going to just hold this area. So I'll have to push him if I want to win. He has 2 tanks. Although it looks like, did I take one out? No, he brought a tank into Foxtrot. SU-24M gets hit by Tunguska. I miss everything because he brought his units here, not here. That was a misplay by me. BTR-90s destroying SU-122s. I see a tank. Mark it. BTR-90s get taken out. More Sky Pagoda. I deposit him, and then I'm like, you know what? Screw it. He's not going to push over here. He knows he won that side. Mi-24V looking for targets. Igla squad looking for it. MiG-27 doing gun runs, but the Igla is more than enough to take it out. Strela 1M's coming out for fast AA. The CPT used to stun and panic whatever comes nearby. Whereas I have nothing here, but I do have stuff there. So Faust used a lot more AA to protect himself than I did. BTR-90 and Alpha. Mi-24D will land and take this BTR-90 out. MiG-27 gonna do a gun run on the Mi-2. Takes it out. Oh, and misses the last final blow. BTR-90 versus BTR-90. Think that he killed another BTR-90. No. Okay, mine finish it. I don't know what he killed. Mi-24D kills BTR-90 back there. I noticed that there's a Tunguska because of the Ka-52. MiG-27 coming out. No plane coming out to support the Ka-52, which is exactly what he's gun running. Loses sight, I bring the PD out. Tried baiting it. I wouldn't be surprised if I bring it too close. So I'm kind of gearing up to hit Foxtrot because I know he owns here. I'm not going to be able to do much. But I do bring up fire support to kill stuff. Igla squad should have been in the buildings. Or Sky Pagoda getting wrecked by autocannons. So they're pretty much dead over there. This may be capping Foxtrot actually. SU-122 firing on the VDV takes him out with 2 shots. That's to be expected. It looks like it probably criticaled in order to do that much damage. SU-24M hits the Tunguska but gets taken out. The trade is kinda worth it to me. Because now he has no AA, but I have nothing to do anything about it. I bring up another tank, so I figure I know what's here. So I'm just getting ready to push through. GRU squad can't spot it, but I do have another GRU squad, K-52, taking out the helicopter. Pretty much being a nuisance against Faust. MiG-27 coming in. He's trying to use the tank to shoot at the K-52. PD comes in, protects it. I see that. Ooh, another MiG-27 for a gun run. Probably not the best, but it worked. So 72B1 will only see these tanks fired, missed. My tanks come up right behind it. I have a Tor. I bring a 72B1 over here just in case. 24M. Bombing run. Hurts the BTRDs, but nothing's in it, so I didn't care. BTR-90 and the tank take out the BTR-90. So he has some he has a pretty decent force here. VDV take out my Morskaya Pekota, I believe. Yeah. I have my MI2 back here. I don't really know why it's over there, but I thought, hey, I can get behind him. Mi-24D taking out a bunch of Morskaya Pekota, bringing the VDV in to try to take out the tank. I should have brought up the GRU up. Tor is moving up really to get the AA cover. So right now, Faust is winning by 1. I was winning by 1 earlier. BTR-90 gonna go across. Tank is gonna kill it, but the BRDM-3 should be more than enough to kill that. Let's see. Do I even see the BRDM-3? No. GRU can't spot it. So that's just dead. Tor moving up, SU-122. Pretty much just trying to prevent him from getting units over here. Tor taking shots at 24D. This is the last one as it gets out of range. PD for ASF. SU-24 coming around. I turn off my radar gun. PD coming in, takes it out. SU-122 died to the VDV. Tor weapons back on. VDV moving out, trying to get to here. Spetsnaz GRU trying to cross the bridge. Tank is having none of that. Gonna buy a CV for Echo. Mi-24 taken out by the Tor. I think that he takes out my PD, I believe. So my push into here worked out pretty well so far. The fire blocked line of sight, so tanks couldn't fire at each other. The trade I hit, he misses, lucky for me. This tank probably doesn't need to stay here anymore, but I leave it there. My tank hit a second time. V1 versus VDV. VDV should win. That was a critical hit to do 7 damage in 1 shot. Crazy. GRU coming around, trying to take out the BTRD. 1 BTRD dead right on the water, so the VDV don't get out. This GRU squad should have came out to try to help, but it didn't. SU-24 coming for a bombing run on the Tor or VDV. Nothing's really here, so didn't really do anything. And he loses, plane survives actually. Okay, I bought another PD for ASF duty, as I am pushed all the way up. He brought the tank CV to Alpha. Kind of expensive. Tor firing on the Mi-28. He regrets that decision and tries to run away but gets taken out. Tor did a wonderful job taking out a bunch of helicopters, panicking planes. So at this point I am in Foxtrot. He's kind of in Echo, but not really. BTR-90 pushing across. Spets GRU will destroy this BTR-90. B1 tries to take out the AA piece. It does take out the AA piece, but my B1 finishes his tank. Spets GRU all around. UAZ coming in for Foxtrot. I need to get an AA piece because I have none, so I get a Tunguska this time. Mi-2 just to provide recon, see if he has any planes coming out, any helicopters. Although GRU will spot helicopters as well. Spets GRU taking out my VDV. BRDM-3 gonna give some fire support, but nowhere near enough. Okay, let's see where this goes. Mi-24D coming in because he knows there's no AA. because he knows there's no AA, it's kind of safe to just bring helicopters like this. I bring BTRDs across the river, try to kill everything possible. Killed one Mi-24D with a GRU squad. Second GRU squad might be able to do the same. The RDM-3 killed that, then dies to the VDV. So it looks like Faust is getting screwed over here. I pushed through where he was more weaker than the other place, where it was only one way across. To get there quickly anyway. I could have pushed this way as well, but side shots from here, I had no idea what he had here. This drops off the GRU. VDV trying to chase towards his CV, where I expect it to be. This one's doing the same deal. Mi-24D spots the Mi-2, or Mi-4 rather. No, it's an Mi-2, okay. Spots the recon, takes it out with his Yak-B. ETR-90s times 3, 1 GRU squad, good frickin' luck. B1 moves up, Tunguska moves up, resupply to heal the VDV. VDV take out one ZPTU, VDV will take out, trying to take out the CV. Trying to take out the CV again, but as you see the ZPTU stuns the unit pretty quickly, which is all that you need, and then he kills it that way. VDV moving up to kill the CV, working out. They will do it, probably, maybe, someday. Probably not anymore. Mi-24V. I kind of forgot about this as I was trying to fight over here. This guy should have really flanked around. Yeah, I could have killed CV. I didn't. That was a bad play by me, but it worked out still. Got him scared, made him buy a lot of crap. BTR-90s finish off the VDV. 72B1. I needed another tank to prevent units coming, but he pretty much controls this area, so if he buys a CV, he'll be able to stay. Buys a Buratino instead. This unit is still moving, so he doesn't have hotel yet. I do a bombing run on Gulf, because he had Iglas over here, and I take out a CV. Looks like they kill a vehicle. BTRDs, it looks like. No. BTR-90 gets taken out. Tunguska shooting at the 24, takes it out. Buratino coming out from this way, not that way. So it's kind of dangerous if it goes from this way and back. Big 27 gun running on the 24V. So I'm just bringing up tanks, getting ready to push. Big 27 doing a gun run again. Probably going to do another one to finish it. Okay, so he patrols with the Buratino the safe way. I move this Ural up because I've actually don't think that I remember seeing Faust use that, but pretty sure I see his fob. I don't know why I give him the Ural. Should have known that there was a unit there. I bring VDV squad to here. This is his 4th Mi-24D. Big 27 taking out the Strela, trying to, misses. The Strela was under the bridge somehow. It was really weird, just by lost sight. VDV moving back. Tunguska should have been moved up to try to hit that, but it didn't. VDV stunned and panicked. Yeah, no good for them. SU-24M takes out GRU. Strela 1M gonna try to kill that. It does with the BTR-90 support. So now it looks like Faust is getting ready to push on over here. Pretty much Buratino, panic it, and then send in quick units, get infantry in, and just deal with the enemy. Tank CV being brought for Foxtrot to stop the bleed. SU-24M going in, trying to take out this vehicle. Oh, it's an SU-24, never mind. Seed being brought out against a guy without any AA that is radar based. This is where I expect the CV to be, one of those two spots. Not too far off, but I mean, there really wasn't much area for him to put it. So I'm probably going to try doing bombing runs to find it. GRU versus GRU, his will win, they're in buildings. Pretty sure that I never saw the Buratino. except for over here, so I'm aware of it, relatively aware. SU-24M coming in, trying to kill this GRU squad. It probably will. Yeah, but it loses its life. MiG-27 takes out 24V because it's landed, so I got to use an ATGM on it, and SU-24 gun runs that 24D. Mi-24D tries to take out the GRU. SU-24 trying to take out the Mi-24D. If there's nothing for this to attack, I will suicide it. Why not, you know? Igla N fired at it, lost all of its ammo now. So I'm pushing on Alpha as he's pushing on Echo. S24M trying to take out that Igla. It succeeds. Most of these guys get wrecked by that 24D. I see the CV eventually once I move up. MiG-27, gun runs that. If I waited a little bit, I would have been able to take this out. Mi-24D is going to hit it with the Yak-B though. The other Mi-24 takes it out. MiG-27 decides to kill the Mi-24V instead of the tank. Kind of weird what's happening. Buratino occurring over here. He fired all of the ammo on this spot, which was not the right thing to do. Really should have shot here as well, in my opinion. Okay, so I take out the CV with all my units over here. I don't care what happens. So now I look back over here and I'm like, well, he has a ton of shit. What do I do? SU-24M still alive. PD coming in to support, but SU-24M is going to kill most of these. And let's take a look. This squad gets really hurt. Complete obliteration of all the Morskaya Pekoto that were there. MiG-25 PD takes out the ASF that killed my SU-24M. And my 24D could be brought back to support over here, as it probably should have. But, you know, with recon, crossing a bridge, BU, I'm just going to use a MiG-27 to take it out once it heals up. As you see, I'm bringing in all my 72As from the front line and the new ones that I bought to go help. Mainly fire support related. MiG-27 takes out the BU with its gun and ATGM. And there you have it, a victory on the bad side on that map.